What is up, guys? Welcome to Legacy TCG, back with your daily dose of Edison. Today we have round number 3 of the T.E.S.E.T that happened this past weekend. Totogon Switch Edison tournament. We got Antonio playing Forgs versus Eric on Blackwings. So I actually played Eric later on in the tournament, and the interesting thing about his deck is he forgot his side for his Blackwings, and he only had his side from the from the macro monarchs he usually runs. And so his deck is kind of like an amalgamation of macro monarch slash Blackwings. So he has like chalices in his side and whatnot, and he came into the tournament, he was freaking out. He's like, he goes up to Paul, he's like, Paul, what do I do? Like, I don't have my deck. And like scraps thing together. But this is round 3 and he's on table 1, so it's working out. Antonio's gonna Moray Greed, send back some frogs. Looks like we got the substitute to crack. And, you know, it kind of like speaks to how, like, if you just have the main deck for the Blackwings, like, you don't need that many cards to swap around when you go into the side. 3 to 5 cards is fine, and you know, you may not have the most ideal stuff, but it's working out, you know? So we book a moon the swap frog, so it can't just hop back up to hand. Hopefully we have a way to kill it. I think we do have the Blizzard. It was Sirocco. Okay. Back row for Antonio. I would assume it's like Reckless Greed or something like that. Something not real. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, are these just all draw traps? Draw. Okay, so he takes down his own Starlight Road, clears the back row. Reckless is activated. I guess he wanted to dig a little further into the deck, but there's no way to really know. I guess he did see Moray of Greed, but when you do encounter a Forgs deck list, you can assume like the back row that they're setting is just not real. If it is real, then I'm sorry that I misled you, but yeah, usually not real. He's gonna set Icarus in the back and pass the turn over to Antonio. Salvage is gonna add these cards back to hand. He's really just running away with this game. He didn't get the draw, right? But that's fine. But the salvage is a +1, and now Substitute is cracking off all of these frogs to filter out the deck. He's probably gonna Pot of Avarice everything back anyways, but just to make it like 1 card smaller. And then this dupe block is pretty gross as well. The only way to really break it is okay. Yeah, only way to break it is like if you Icarus it or you Dark End or something. So it looks like he attacks, and then the Icarus is gonna pop. We're gonna add with the Dupe Frog. I wonder if you attack with Unifrog, right? And then on the chain it goes activate. Inflict 400 damage, activate Unifrog's effect, pop a card. Can you chain the Icarus and then make the Dupe Frog miss timing? You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure you may be able to do that. He's got to swing for 17. A Gorge is there as well. Oh boy, we're in a whole yeah, this is a whole lot of hurt. We hurting here. We do 17, no back row to speak of, and I think Antonio is gonna run away with this game 1. I can't really see a way that Eric can pull his way back into this game. The Heavy Storm on the Reckless on top of our own cards, just too much minus to get us back. Like, yeah, look at all this stuff. 1 for 1, go Substitute. And there's Des Frogs in here too, so he does have to play around a potential Colute, but other than that, it's just there's not that much. Yeah, crack the token, Going to double Des Frog. Okay. Yeah, look at that power. That's gross. What do we swing? We test with a Des Frog. See what's out there. Yep. 2. We'll take 2. Okay, and then 1927, I'm assuming. So I'm gonna guess he did like 47. That's all the attack power on board. Looks like they're doing some math. Are we there? Yep, we are there. Let's see. Yeah, 63 to 50 or 31. And now what? Do we? Yep. And then he's gonna be able to go back into lock. He's gonna take like swing in and then lock up. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Swap. And now all of his deck is just pretty much Fishborg. I was gonna say Fishborg Blaster, but he returns everything. He's gonna draw 2 cards. He's gonna be able to lock it up as well. And yeah, I mean, we have double Blizzard, but double Blizzard with no cards is not going to be enough. I remember playing Antonio a long time ago, and he was on this list, but it had like hero frogs in it too. It was like 4 heroes. 4 heroes. It was pretty gross. He had like all, like his fingers and all the pies, all the different pies for frogs. And I was like, dude, this is crazy. He just kept summoning flip-flop frog, sending everything up to my hand. I was just sad. Yeah, here comes Maria Greed as well. We're gonna send back 2, draw 3, plus 0 for us, but we're 1 card shorter since Maria Greed is used. Set a card pass. Yeah, look at this lock. This is gross. We do have the Icarus attack at least, but we don't have stuff to make it miss timing. It's gonna be a little bit difficult to really get past all these resources. Eventually he's gonna draw the Fishborg Blaster, and once he does, he's just gonna be able to synchro away, and gonna be a really tough time for us. So Reckless Greed is used. Heavy Storm's gonna clear the back row. I guess we have to use the Icarus attack now. I guess break. I don't know, this is difficult. He's gonna break the dupe block, and then maybe we kill Substitute there, but even so, Antonio has like 6 cards in hand anyways. He most likely has another Substitute anyways. So yeah, we're gonna go to game number 2. Let's see if Eric can reverse sweep it with his Blackwing macro deck. Alright, T.S.E.T. Pass over to Antonio. Not the strongest start. We do have Black Whirlwind. Black Whirlwind, but no no actual summonable monster. Ooh, the Chalice. Yeah, that's the Chalice I was talking about. So he's gonna summon Swap Frog and then cancel his effect, but it's gonna be able to bounce back up to hand. And then he might get an additional normal summon as well. So maybe it doesn't do that much. Return for cost. Yeah, because he summoned Swap Frog or Substitute. Crack. Going to swap. Activate. I guess he could have normal summoned it again, but he does want to keep it protected too. Insulate it in hand essentially. Oh, here comes the Shura. Dust Tornado takes down the Whirlwind, and we're gonna take 18 here. Antonio also sets behind this Dust Tornado. Maybe he's like planning on using that card. Discard a special swap, and then we're gonna send some another frog to the grave. So he's access to the Fishborg Blaster already, which is really dangerous because he can just go into big like Des Frogs, synchro away. Yeah, here we go. Normal summon. Yeah, he's gonna send everything. No back row to speak of. There's not much we can do. We're gonna swing. We have the Colute. No, we do not. We're gonna take 200 here in this fight. Main phase 2, crack this, and yeah, here we go. Discard special, so we got 1, 2, 3. Yep, got crack this. Going to dupe, crack. Oh, return substitute, so he's gonna insulate the substitute in hand. All right. Yeah, the way Antonio is navigating this it's way over my head. He's the frog guy, I am not, so what he's doing is it's kind of going over my head right now. Got a beautiful playmat. I wonder what's... Oh, I think this is a meta mats playmat. I think that's what the icon in the middle is. I could be wrong, but whatever it is very pretty. Although white playmats I tend to stay away from, just because they do kind of get dirty pretty quickly. Okay, Fossil is going to flip. We're gonna take, I think, what, 300 here. We take 3. We're gonna add with Dupe Frog. This is gonna lock us out of a Treeborn Frog, so he does need to find an answer for this Fossil. That is an answer. Flip-Flop Frog will be able to trade off with this Fossil. Yeah, we'll set in the back row, call it a day. And we're just drawing a bunch of Blackwings. Like, oh god, he summoned the Blizzard and he is unable to summon with the effect of Blizzard. Yeah, and he just has to pass. He's like, oh, I messed up. So a double-edged sword in this case. Blizzard blocking the way. You can't even attempt to synchro. I mean, at the very least, it's stopping him from going substitute and whatnot. But the Flip-Flop Frog is gonna flip face up, return a monster to the hand, and then we're back to square one. But he can just keep setting the Fossil Dyna. Might be an issue. Oh, does he run double Flip-Flop Frog? I don't even know. I saw him send it back, so I wonder what this face down is. Phoenix, okay. And we're drawing a Flip-Flop Frog next. Salvage is gonna add 2 frog, or 2, I think, waters back to hand. Okay, crack this. Comes Dez, and we checked earlier for Kalut. Nothing was there, so we can kind of do whatever we want. Yeah, pressure will go hard right now. Look how much special summoning there is. So we're gonna take 6 here, 6, and then another 2, and then we're drawing to a Fossil. At the very least, we get to special summon with our Blizzard, but yeah, really the only spell we had thus far was a Chalice and a Whirlwind. Everything else has just been straight up monsters. Okay, crack away. And then he's gonna end up on a lock. Because he uses his battle phase already, so he's just probably gonna wall up with a bunch of really big monsters, and then maybe have some back row that was sighted in. Yeah, he's gonna go Stardust Dragon with a Stardust Dragon and a Pot of Avarice. Yeah, he's just doing everything he can to make sure there's no room for Eric to squeeze out a win. We do have access to a Brio on his side, so yeah, let's see what he draws with these cards. Gosh, this deck's so crazy. Okay, discard, crack, dupe. Yeah, so now we can't attack. We have back row in the set, and now oh boy, yeah, what do we do? I guess it has to be Blizzard. Blizzard go into Brio pitch. And then we had to do that through back row as well. He just concedes right off the bat. Oh, kind of wish he just at least tried. Like normal summon Blizzard, go into Shura, go Brio, Prio, pitch for Sirocco, and then see what these things do. But he just conceded right here. I usually don't concede until like I've exhausted every option, but I think he was just a little bit overwhelmed by seeing Stardust dupes back row as well. The back row was just a Dust Tornado and Reckless, so that wasn't too scary. But at least try, like summon Blizzard, go Brio, pitch Sirocco, bounce Stardust, then you can special Arm Ring, and then you can pitch your Fossil, which is kind of slow, or the Shura to break the dupe block, and then you go attack, and then it's gonna put him pretty low, and then maybe next turn you can lock him with a Fossil or something like that. But yeah, it was a pretty overwhelming to see Antonio do all that stuff. Maybe he was just frustrated, you know. He's like, yeah, like whatever. I'm over it. But yeah, Antonio takes it 2-0. If you guys like the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more. I'll be posting throughout the week. This tournament, there's quite a bit of rounds. Some of my point of view, I've got a Winamat pod as well. So yeah, look forward to that, and I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.